Hi everyone, welcome to my apartment here in New York City. So today I'm going to give you a bit of a walkthrough of how I managed to fit a sim rig into my New York City apartment. This is a one bedroom. Space is definitely a bit of a luxury when it comes to apartments here. So I'm pretty fortunate to be able to fit it in. So I've been here a couple of years and slowly be getting more and more into racing, and eventually decided that I'd have a go at it myself. So first investment was a Moser R5, which clipped right to my desk, and then could have the pedals just under the desk. I'd use it with this desk chair, which a handy upgrade here was adding in the wheel stops so that we could lock the chair to not move. And then once I graduated from there, I got myself a wheel stand, which is similar setup using the office chair. And then moved on to a folding sim, which I could sort of fold up and hide away as needed, which after a while or so of that, I decided to go for something a bit more solid, which I'll show you here. So here you can see I've got the GT Racer 2.0 from Next Level Racing. They're actually an Australian company, which I was pretty happy to hear. And then on the rig, we've got the Moser R16 V2, which is a bit unnecessary, I think. I probably could have stayed with the 12. Didn't really need to go the extra size up. And then the KS wheel to go with it. And then down here, you'll see we have the SRP load cell pedals, which work quite well and were quite a good upgrade, I found. Hiding under here, we do have the amp for a butt kicker, but being in an apartment, I decided that it was probably a bit more considerate to save that for another time when I'm not living in an apartment. So with that, we've also got a fan to keep cool in the summer months, because anyone that's been to New York in the summer knows how terrible it is in the heat. As we get into the seat, though, we sort of notice that there's not really anything to look at, no visual, which is where sort of the secret sauce of the sim, I think, comes in. If we get back up, you can see here that we've got a VR headset. So this is cabled in. You can see we've got a cable running from there, and then also a couple of cables here on the sim, and they feed through behind the TV and link up to the computer to give us all the connection we need. So yeah, that's pretty oily. It's a pretty cool thing to be able to have in my apartment, to be able to do on a daily basis. I'm not sure how much application a sim frame like this has in the wider world, but I think for an apartment it's a pretty perfect setup. Thanks everyone for watching.